a requirement the president to funnel asylum claims in land ports of entry when more than 5,000 people cross a day. The border never closes.
Okay, that's Senator Rick Scott from Florida commenting on the bill. He joins us live now with more on this. Hello, Senator. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. It was so simple. What we wanted was a border bill. We got an immigration bill. And then Chris Murphy, the senator that negotiated on the Democrat side, put out immediately after the text came out, the border will never be closed. Wait a minute. That's what we wanted, the opposite. So it was a bill that we couldn't support. And fortunately, they didn't get cloture today. So now Schumer's going to try to do another bill that would just eliminate that. So what he wants to do is he wants to provide security money for Ukraine to secure their border, but not help us secure our border. I just think it makes no sense.
Okay, again, just to back up a little bit, just for some who might not know, and you referenced it, it was just announced that that bill is officially dead after a test vote in the Senate, of course. And so, again, dead on arrival there. But you're saying that Schumer wants to resurrect something that's solely an aid bill. Just want to understand that. So it went from saying, especially the House, saying, okay, let's do this bill where we combine our border and helping other countries. But now it's just back to, I'll say, business as usual in the Senate with Democrats saying, well, let's just go back to funding the war in Ukraine. Am I understanding that correctly?
Absolutely. Here's the deal. We want to have a secure border, right? Many people want to help Ukraine. Now, they might only want to do lethal aid. They want to make sure we're not doing humanitarian aid and making sure money doesn't go to places like Hamas. But a lot of people want to help Ukraine, but we're not going to help Ukraine and borrow money, right, if we don't secure our border. Our border is the clear and present danger. As the director of the FBI said, we have terror cells around our country now. I mean, think about when you have over 8 million people, many of them single men, to come into our country. What do you think the chances that we're not going to have some security problems? It could be a terrorist attack. It could be more crime. We know we have more drugs. We have more human traffickers. We have more criminals. We have more terrorists. This is a recipe for disaster for our families. I am not going to support a bill unless it secures the U.S. border. And I voted to help Ukraine. Now, probably I'm in the position that I want to understand what we're going to do to win. Maybe we should give them lethal aid, but I'm not going to give humanitarian aid. I'm for sure not giving humanitarian aid to Hamas and things like that. So we've got to start coming together. We need to come together as a conference with our House members, where we have a Republican majority in the House, and say, what is the most important thing to us? If Chuck Schumer wants to pass a bill, this is what's got to be in it. That's what we need to be doing now.
Senator, what has to be in it? Because the way I'm understanding this first bill, and I've said this probably 100 times now over the last 2 days, it still allows for asylum to be had by anyone who crosses through illegally or illegally here. They can just keep coming through. It actually streamlines the whole process for anyone coming through illegally, because they're going to go to detention, spend 15 days in there, and they're going to hear their asylum case here. So what actually has to happen to put a stop to, I think, what everyone's concerned about, and that's the massive amount of numbers of people coming through and the drain it has on the United States?
One of two things. Either we can just wait and get Donald Trump as president. He'll secure the border. He did before. If we want to do it now, we've got to do something that Mitch McConnell said he wouldn't do. But what a lot of us wanted, we have to say, Biden wants Ukraine aid. If he's going to get Ukraine aid, it's going to be tied to the numbers come across the border and come down to the Trump numbers. That's all doable. Biden could do it today, because the open border was caused because Biden did all these executive orders to open the border. I don't get it. I don't know why he doesn't care about drugs and terrorists and criminals and things like that. But that's where it is. We don't need a bill, except the only way Biden is going to do his job is if we hold Ukraine aid hostage to a secure border.